probably heard the theories out there that 5G may be causing or related to the cause of the coronavirus. Even famed actor Woody Harrelson sent out a tweet causing a lot of people to believe what some are calling a conspiracy theory. Now, a man who's been working on this issue for several years, and I interviewed him last year about it, is Derek Bowes of Houston, who is now taking shelter in Mexico. You're in Mexico. Why are you in Mexico, Derek?
Well, I mean, quite honestly, Isaiah, I'm not comfortable with being locked down or quarantined, and I decided to come to Mexico to be with some friends and some family, and we're looking for some land out here and just kind of watching things from a distance. Things are a little more calm in Mexico. We're able to move around and get out there.
Now, let's get down to this 5G and the conspiracy theory that's out there. Many people saying that it may be related to the cause of the coronavirus. Your position on that?
Unfortunately, there's a lot of bad information floating around online, as I'm sure any of the viewers are aware. There are lots of false claims. There are lots of people who simply don't trust the media, don't trust the CDC, the WHO, and others, and so that leads to speculation. I do not believe 5G is causing the coronavirus. I do not believe they're the same thing. I've been doing quite a bit of reporting on this recently. Unfortunately, as you said, I've covered this for a couple of years, and there are legitimate concerns related to 5G, but they're kind of getting mixed up in this whole argument or this whole debate around the theory. And I think it's important for people to be able to pull apart the facts from fiction. The facts are that there are concerns about 5G. There are negative health effects that have been considered. There's surveillance issues. There's a brand new study that's just published called Adverse Health Effects of 5G Mobile Networking Technology, showing some of these problems, but they don't relate to the coronavirus. And there's a lot of holes in those theories. I will say that some legitimate concerns relate to the immune system. Some of EMF exposure studies have shown that your immune system can be compromised from exposure to EMFs like 5G, Wi-Fi, et cetera. So maybe under those circumstances, your immune system could be weak and you could be more susceptible to a virus or an illness, but they are not one and the same thing.
When you take a look at 5G and the non-ionization rate or radiation that comes from it, it's the equivalent to a light. And so how could it cause health problems? And how could we know so soon? Because it's just being rolled out in various communities in various cities. So there's not enough time just yet to know the damage, if any, that it could cause.
So the industry, the wireless industry, has admitted in front of Congress that they have not funded any independent studies of 5G technology specifically, but we have studies already existing, like the National Toxicology Program study from 2018 from the US government, which found that 2G and 3G led to an increase in tumors and rats, brain and heart tumors. We have plenty of evidence that the existing technology that we're already surrounding ourselves with can cause harm. And there's a big debate around whether non-ionizing means safe. Of course, most of us learn that non-ionizing side of the spectrum means that it's safe, it can't harm you. But again, there's a wealth of evidence for those who go look at the studies themselves and maybe not just listen to what they're told, that shows that that's not true.
All right, Derek Bowes, we want to thank you for coming on The Factor Uncensored, and enjoy your time in Mexico and come on back home to Houston.